With a market area covering the vast Broadwater, extensive waterways, international golf courses, shops, schools, parklands and sports fields extending from Biggerel Waters to Sanctuary Cove and Hope Island, Ray White Runaway Bay and Paradise Point encompass this vibrant boating, restaurant, cafe and recreation area comprising a diversity of properties ranging from below $200,000 into the millions of dollars, spanning some of the Gold Coast's most established, scenic and sought-after areas.
My name is Ali Mian. I'm the principal of Ray White Runaway Bay, Paradise Point and Seven Islands. And I'm a local resident for this area since, I should say, probably around closer to 14 years now. Our offices are located in very high-profile locations. We got covering pretty much from entry-level apartments and townhouses all the way to prestige sort of mega homes. Our Seven Islands office deals with those sort of caliber, like high caliber sort of homes. And then we've got our Runaway Bay and Paradise Point office. They pretty much deal in waterfronts to entry level, also duplexes, townhouses, apartments. Our Seven Islands office, I'm very fortunate to say, is excellent as far as the location is concerned, because we are the first point of contact. So the moment you cross the bridge, our office is the first point of contact. We do deal from their offices pretty much all the prestige properties and covering the entire northern end of the Gold Coast, covering from Seven Islands, Sanctuary Cove to Hope Island and beyond.
It's the lifestyle. It's where else can you be so close to the beach and the water and have great shopping, great restaurants, great people. It's a really good feel about it.
It's an aspirational place to move to. I mean, the northern end of the Gold Coast is all about boating, it's all about water, it's all, you know, and with everything that we've got going for it, it's, you know, from the hinterland through to the Broadwater, it's a great place to live.
There's a lot to offer, I believe, for every member in the family. Beautiful creeks, rivers, canals, Broadwater, Pacific Ocean, from boating, golfing, library, sports centre, everything you want is here.
With the economy the way that it is, we've got people floating backwards and forwards between Sanctuary Cove, Hope Island and Sovereign Islands. It's basically one giant waterway, and I'm there to really assist them get into the market. Having lived in the area for 20 years, which is a unique feat, most people move around every 3 to 4 years. I've stayed at the same spot. So I do know a lot of people and point them in the right direction, give them the best hand I can in finding or selling a property of their desire.
They don't come here looking for properties worth 4, 5 or a million or 1.5 million. They are sort of more after sort of prestige properties. So it does put this office on a map for that sort of prestige end of the market. Our Runaway Bay office has got an excellent position also with the upcoming Gold Coast Hospital, and the way their road now leads straight to M1 via Hope Island now. It is becoming a major thoroughfare because it links from Gold Coast University, which is Griffith University, upcoming Gold Coast Hospital, all the way to Brisbane M1 by Hope Island. It is like a major road now.
I think the Sanctuary Cove style of thing, or the resort style living of Hope Island, Sanctuary Cove, that allows people the flexibility of the lock up and go, because security is fantastic, it's back to base, and certainly for the Asians, and there's a lot of English and a lot of South African people, and they find it good. This, obviously security once again, but look, the whole of the northern end of the Gold Coast is fantastic, so it's sort of, it works.
Half an hour flight on the Gold Coast, you can see hinterland beaches, waterfront homes, the Broadwater. There's just so much out there to see.
Ray White is a fourth-generation company, originally started by Ray in 1902 in Crow's Nest and relocated to Brisbane. Ray's 6-year presidency of the REIQ and pioneering the auction format established Ray White's dominance in the real estate industry.
We got bidders at Washington at 1,252,50 on the 1 million mark.
We do our auctions very upmarket, like we got great videos, we got the auctioneer, we got the right setup and we got the right formula for that, and it's been very successful.
Ray White is considered a market leader, locally and internationally.
We are obviously the preferred agency when it comes to dealing with the high-end properties, and also it's, you know, having a big network of offices, we come across a lot more trustworthy as well.
It's definitely confidence in the brand, there's no doubt about that. Seeing the brand around all the time, you go to any particular area, there's a Ray White office.
It's so much easier to walk into a person's home and know that you're presenting to them the best company with the largest branding out there.
With dedicated staff and a commitment to training, Ray White is a name you can trust.
Our commercial division is running mainly out of our Runaway Bay and soon from our Frank Street Labrador office. And it's basically covering pretty much the entire Gold Coast. In commercial, as such, there's no boundaries. Our database collection system is excellent over there. The properties which we're dealing with is very high caliber sort of shopping center and big development sites. So it's really put us on the map now. So it's more like one shop business, where if you come to our group, you're pretty much dealing in commercial leasing, sales, residential sales and rentals, from entry level all the way to high mega prestige properties.
We've had unbelievable response, probably due to the fact of residential contacts within our group fall on into the commercial region. There's a lot of people who own houses but also own commercial property.
What happens is majority of the time we've seen people who we're dealing in our residential section, they got businesses, they own commercial properties. So actually dealing in all that sort of properties where you're dealing in commercial and residential also, it pretty much becomes from a consumer point of view, it's very convenient for them because they're dealing with one particular group, they're dealing with one company. And so we've been able to basically do a lot of sort of deals and work for clients in a very good manner by mixing residential with commercial.
We've specifically targeted the northern end of the Gold Coast, is obviously where our offices are. The southeast corner pocket is the biggest growth area in this country, and we perceive to see ourselves to be right amongst the middle of that and a market leader in that area.
Consecutively in top 10 for a couple of months, and now we are more established, it's going really good. So if you're looking at pretty much rentals, from holiday rentals, from commercial leasing, sales, apartments, townhouses, development sites, mega prestige properties, I'm very fortunate to say, look, our group pretty much covers all those sort of aspects of real estate.
We've been most impressed with the amount of support and training that's very, very professional that's been offered to us from highly experienced people for auction, and that is something that is getting fantastic results for the vendors.
The group's brand, professionalism, dedication and innovative ideas have kept them ahead in the market.
I think the biggest thing is, of course, the brand name, and the second is their training and their marketing. Anytime you pick up a newspaper, it's all just nothing but Ray White.
I mean, dominance in the marketplace, of course, when you come to Sovereign Islands and the like, is pretty powerful. Our presence in the media is the strongest of anyone.
As the market changes constantly, we're constantly changing and constantly evolving to the new techniques, the new methods of sale.
Having things like video, where people can actually watch a video walkthrough of the home, and they're 2,000 miles away. It makes it a lot easier to sell a property.
It's not only about getting the highest price for your property, it's also the overall experience. Ray White Runaway Bay and Paradise Point offices and agents are committed to making this as stress-free as possible.
People like building relationships with people they can trust, and they know if you perform result for them, if you found them the right home, or you sold the house for them with the right approach and with the right price, they will always come back to you.
That's that level of service that we go that extra mile to provide here at Ray White.
To leave a lasting impression, because I think that's really what it's all about. On average, I think on this end of the coast, the average person moves home every 4 years. So, over a career in real estate, you're going to deal with that person 5 or 6 times.
With innovative services like concierge, the loan market and property management, the Ray White Group provide an all-encompassing service.
If you're going to sell in Gold Coast, there's no other brand as big as Ray White. So, and secondly, they offer a lot of services, like they've got Ray White Insurance, Ray White Connect, Ray White Commercial, and then Ray White Finance.
Find you the tenant, draw up the lease, do the full entry condition report, routine inspections throughout the tenancy, maintenance throughout the tenancy, the whole lot through to the final inspection. It's all covered.
Buyers are naturally going to come to a Ray White office knowing that they've got the best array of stock to show them.
Just having one home in the area for sale, we're going to have 10 or 15 or 20 homes for sale in the area. We're going to have a bigger buyer database, so if you were to list your home here with a local, they're already going to have that step ahead of someone, say, outside the area.
You're actually not listing with one agent, you're pretty much listing with every agent, every team member in the office.
People still want to buy things for the right price. Sellers still want to get top dollar for their home. That's no different.
I like the culture here, and it's a very fun and great place to work. I love it. I wouldn't do anything else.
They're a great organisation to work for.
We do a great job. It's a good environment.
It's clear that with their large group of experienced agents, extensive local knowledge, large database and group marketing power, that Ray White, Runaway Bay and Paradise Point are the clear choices for real estate on the northern Gold Coast.